record on this computer. Can you say it again?
Yeah.
Say it again so everyone else can hear how good you are.
No, that wasn't the point. I was just proud of her.
Yeah, no, keep going though. Give her a shout out.
I'm not going to say her name because it's going to be very hard if she gets a big head. She did a 17 kilo.
Thinking.
Yeah, I think it's 17 kilo.
Yeah, right. It's a big PR.
17 or 12, I can't remember. In sleeves at 67.
Jesus.
She did good.
What was her squat?
140.
Fuck, in sleeves.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang. That is.
I think she'll go like 140, 80, 85, 185.
Yeah,
what's that in what's that total? I'm on my phone.
I didn't really listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Say it again, but slower. 140.
140, 85, 185.
I didn't know you had autism.
I do.
Oh, 410.
410? Thank you. Wow, if she goes 400, that's sick. Good for her.
Fucking oath.
Good for her.
Good coaching. Who's her coach?
No, she just listened. It wasn't really difficult.
Are you saying I don't listen?
No, you listen. And you do great as well. A plus B equals C, Brandon.
What did you say?
A plus B equals C.
As soon as they started bringing English into mathematics, I lost all interest. Because you're Asian and can speak that language.
Wow.
Oh, how good was my troll the other day with that Asian child?
No, not at all.
I'll send it to you, Lily.
Lily,
I'll send it to you. It was hilarious.
Lily, it's not funny. It's not even. It was so dumb. I was just like, this doesn't make sense. You sent me a meme of a baby girl who's chubby. It was like, haha, is this you? It's like,
it literally looks like G though.
Yeah, but it's a baby girl. Like, that's not funny.
Oh, Lily, I'll show you. I'll send it to you now, Lil.
Lil, we can still be friends, okay?
All right. Lily's looking at it now.
All right, I'm going to turn around.
Wait, is the photo supposed to be G?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid. See? Stupid.
Yeah, a little bit stupid.
Thank you, Lil. Thank you, Lil.
I muted Lil. She can't hear. Anywho, and we let's hang on, what is this doing? Yeti, cool. All right. Let's start with what we're here to talk about. Yeah, well, I'm talking more. Let's start properly. Nice haircut, G.
Thank you.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
It really shapes your head well.
Thank you. It's gigantic. It amplifies the giganticness.
With that big brain.
How you going?
I am good. I feel relatively good after deadlifting. Deadlifted this morning.
Yeah.
Which was obviously a bit different to what I've been doing usually, but
yeah,
had to fit it in as I yawned. I feel good.
Okay. So how was the work week?
Work week was good. Work week was very, I guess, not much different to any other work week. I guess outside factors playing a role in the amount of stress I was carrying. So Jackie fucking railed me in treatment on... Now I'm going to edit this. Well done. Jackie railed me in treatment on Thursday. Like I was cooked. And even yesterday, like I still felt it through all my mid back and traps and fucking pecs. I hope she watches this and thinks less of you now.
It's great. She will think highly of me because I am a giant child. Okay.
Why are we friends?
I don't know. It's funny you bring up stress, man, because obviously we talk way too much every day.
We really do talk every day now.
We do. A lot of things have happened this week, right? But just like another one of those, like, meant to have had conversations, meant to have had interactions, communicate, whatever, with someone this morning. So obviously, Zori and I get up really early and we go for a walk. We talk shop. It's essentially just like
talking shit.
Well, it is talking shit, right? But it always is like, it's very therapeutic. We get anywhere between a minimum of 5,000 steps, and we talk whatever's going on. This entire like process, whatever it is, this act, started during COVID, and just to obviously get less stressed and become less, I guess, down in the dumps about the situation or where the world was, right? So it started with a few of us, and it grew, and then obviously you drop off after a while. So Zara and I continue to do it, and obviously you meet some very affable, interesting characters along the way. Anyway, we befriended the groundskeeper, I guess, at the athletics track, and the groundskeeper was obviously on the upkeep of the grass, and would get the joint ready for athletics days and things like that, and have a chat with, like, a really brief g'day, good morning, this sort of business, every like once a week, and then didn't see him for a while, right? And then was walking this morning, and then ran into him this morning, and he'd lost, like, I don't know, I would say anywhere between sort of 20, 25 kilos.
Yeah, right.
And he was like, boys, what are the fucking, we're Australia. So he was like, hey, what are the fucking chances I see you this morning? I fucking knew it was going to happen. Sorry for cursing every female that's listening. I'm sorry. I knew I'd fucking see you. I knew what are the fucking bloody chances I'd see you. Just a really good, nice bloke. And he's like, I'm going to join you for this walk. And it was just like, okay. And he just joined us for the first portion of the walk. And he was like, I haven't seen you boys for a really long time. I was thinking about you boys in December that I should just start joining you boys for a walk. But I had a fucking heart attack. Right. And like, he was he's overweight, but like, he wasn't like grossly overweight, and he's got a very physical job. So he's obviously, there's a lot of activity and things that are going on there. Groundskeeper, and he's driving a truck throughout the day as well. But and then he just literally joined us for a walk for like 2Ks of the walk, and was just telling us about the experience that he had having a fucking heart attack, and that he was thinking about us like, well, I'm just going to join you lads and understand what you're trying to do back in December. But and I just so happened to get in here Saturday morning early, and ran into, just completely compelled to be here this morning, and we ran into each other. It's just one of those things that we've been talking about during the week, right? Where I'm going with the dribble and the drabble of the story is that the management of stress, particularly from a performance perspective, is the biggest differentiator between people who are really good and who are mediocre. We'll say mediocre is like a medium, because none of us want to be just like okay at anything, right? If we park the situation, obviously, with people who are genetically really gifted and all that sort of thing, the people who are, the most advantageous around what they actually do, and make the most of themselves, are the people that are able to enhance their ability to go step up a level and manage the stress loads. Because essentially, that's what we're doing. We're teaching our bodies to reach a certain level of stress, and it being a certain amount of physical stress incumbent on the normal assumption of day-to-day psychological stress, and then going up a level, and then going up a level, and going up a level. And the better we can manage that, the better we'll be as performance athletes. And it's just, it's funny you said that, management of stress. I guess it's like I'm kind of getting to a point where it's like, I'm really, really stressed with work and things like that as well. But I'm also probably very accepting of the situation in the sense that, okay, it's really, really, I'm really, really stressed. I'm suffering a little bit from a sleep anxiety perspective, but I'm also of the understanding that like I'm going to benefit from this really, really soon. And I'm going to be better for it as a result. So I'm kind of almost grateful or thankful for this, for the process. Right.
I agree with that 100% because the conversation we had on Tuesday, was it Tuesday? And it was Wednesday when after I was squatting. Yeah. Like I know I'm grateful for these experiences that I'm unraveling and going through. It's like it kind of makes you excited to step into the stress when you know that on the other side it's going to be clearer.
Yeah. And it's that acceptance, right? Like I have these conversations every time I get approached for a lifter to get them ready for a comp. It's like, we're 16 and 18 weeks out or whatever it may be. And just the conversation that I always have is like, listen, the next sort of probably like 4 to 6 weeks, it's going to suck. Like you're going to feel like you're suffering. But in order to get to this goal, which you've told me that this is your dream, this is where you want to go, we need to kind of suffer right now. You just need to accept the fact that you're going to trust me and I'm going to get you there as pain-free, as injury-free as possible.
Well, we had this conversation on Epic Day with Paul and Max about on the other side of suffering. There's always benefit.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a fucking brilliant conversation. Check it out. It's on the Platform Podcast, Spotify,
YouTube. So you managed. Would you say it was a normal level of stress then through the week?
No. It's. I haven't spoken to you yet about yesterday.
Stuff. Yep.
Stuff. Just family. Mum's mum again.
Okay.
Yeah. So that I'm very aware of that. The conversation we had on Wednesday, well within my control. I can manage that. Like that night, went home, watched The Gentleman with a glass of whiskey. Perfect combo for everyone watching. Yeah, everyone watching.
Beautiful.
But last night, definitely, you can't control those things. No. So you can only control to a degree how you react, but even then, it's still, when it comes to family, you can't really. So
no, of course not.
And then so I know that in the next couple of days, obviously today's a big day of work. I'm at a comp all day. I know there's going to be tomorrow afternoon, Monday morning, there's going to be a consequence that I need to, or what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
You're going to need to adapt to the
I'm going to need to adapt or also pay the debt that I know is coming because I'm putting out and not giving a lot back right now. But I'm aware of that. So I know I can put in measures to counteract that or pay that debt.
Yeah.
Great analogy.
Yeah. Cool. All right, then, but squats wise, they were really, really good.
I'm fucking stoked. I was like, the circumstances of that was in, and Lily's.
Not even the circumstances of that, Brandon. Like, not even the circumstances. If we park the stress and everything, that's obviously a multiplier on the situation. But the squats in itself, in its purest fashion, was really, really good.
Did I open all three? Yeah, here we go. So. Oh, I'm not sharing. You can't see that yet, can you?
No.
Oh, sorry, guys. Here we are. Okay. Shout out to Jack for backspotting me. Kid is 19 and going to be amazing.
How's your hip going?
It's a little angry. Like you can notice I'm shifting onto that left leg a bit here. and compacting on the right. What I've introduced this week is some like B stance RDLs. So like foot up on the wall RDL, just to really start to train that lateral hip stability, which has been helping a lot. Big thing for me was the mid back at this point was so jacked up.
Yeah.
So I was
because everything. Or
this was prior to treatment. So Jackie explained it really well. I won't discredit her by trying to say what she said, but I found that I wasn't able to express thoracic extension as well as I liked. So my hips were taking a bit more of the load.
Okay.
Than my upper back should have been. But overall, I'm really happy with these.
They move fast.
Yeah.
Poppy is the word that comes to mind.
Yep. Really, that's a good word. It's very poppy. Shout out to Lily Riley for the most vicious knee wraps.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I hear so much about Lily wrapping knees that I feel like maybe I should get Lily to wrap my knees once. I want to see what this feels like.
It's like, have you ever been tied to a bed?
No.
Okay, well then it's nothing like that.
I heard Alex Deakin is an insane rapper as well. When I'm like, how much tighter could they rap? I mean, I get Pat to wrap my knees. Pat is 140 kilos, and works with his hands all day long. Like, surely that's pretty fucking tight.
Look, I have been quoted as the best knee rapper in the game. Just saying. Even Stenzel said it. Just saying.
Okay.
He said his raps were the best when I rapped them. Just saying. Shout out Matt Stenzel.
Okay. All right. I believe you.
Bench.
Sure.
Where the fuck is it for me? There it is. All right. So this is for everyone watching. This is what we finished on in the.
So what was the? Sorry, brother. What was the weight again for squats?
207.
207. Cool.
Yeah. Which was, sorry.
And it was up. It was actually up from the last time you wrapped your knees.
Up from the last block. My best set of fives in wraps was 217, and that was for one set.
Yeah. Okay. We'll we'll be better than that. In a week or two anyway.
100%. This bench is. In the last prep we did together, I hit this for 4 reps, one set of 4 reps, and we hit this for 3 5s on Monday.
Yeah, the volume was going really good.
It's fucking Remember we increased this set as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, amazing lift outs, right?
Oh, shout out to the best in the game, Lily Riley. She's gonna walk away with the biggest head after this one.
Could it get any bigger?
Look at the thing.
Well, it explains her amazing balance. You played again for me, sorry, mate.
Sure. So polite, G.
Fuck you.
That's better.
I really like the first one. What I like about the first one is the line. It's not too far back. It's kind of like in front of you, forward, just over your sort of nipple line.
I don't try and push back anymore. The more I can work on my thoracic, with myself and my clients, I don't cue pushing back because then it gets too much into the shoulders. I just want to get it off the chest, and then my triceps just lock it out and straighten my arms as quick as possible.
There are people I don't have the thoracic mobility to get in absolutely perfect position. You've had obviously shoulder issues and thoracic issues before, but who comes to mind with a really beautiful bench technique, and obviously credit to yourself as well, is Lisa.
Yes.
Her position, because she's so fucking mobile, she can almost get her shoulders under her touch point. So it's just like complete efficiency. She can just, if she wanted to, she could essentially just press in a straight line, which is, the shortest distance, and get so much out of her bench. So
everyone watching, he's talking about Lisa O.
Oh yeah.
It's just Lisa. Yeah, I mean Lisa's there are?
I don't know. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Anyways, but no, you're exactly correct. She's got the most beautiful thoracic extension, and it's really supported obviously by her hips, that she can just lower it to a chest, and
Yeah.
pop it up.
Yeah. Can you play it one more time, please?
Of course I can.
Is there a hole in your shorts, you fucking grommet?
This is my training soft suit.
You wear a soft suit to train?
I do. It's my thing. Get over it,
Oh,
pussy.
fine. Jam.
What? Jam.
I see that
jam.
first one's good.
Say jam?
I said damn.
Oh, it sounded like you said jam because I had a peanut butter and jam sandwich before deadlifts this morning.
Ooh.
On the money.
I heard that's the thing, but like fried peanut butter and jam sandwiches.
Fried peanut butter. Wow. I've never had that.
Think about it. Yeah, I just was told about this a couple of weeks ago.
I'm gonna admit something really embarrassing, but I never had a PB&J until like last year, purely because every time I had peanut butter jelly, I literally thought of like people were putting airplane jelly on a sandwich. But then someone told me that it's just an American term for jam. I'm not the only one that saw that either, so I'm not that weird. You're welcome. I made sure. So someone said something, and it is fucking that makes me angry. Shut up, white Lily.
People shit. Willie.
Willie. No, bench I'm happy with. Obviously, rep PRs, whatever you want to call it. I really like the first rep, as you said. My upper back, all the work we're putting into the upper back, all the prone rows that we did in that last couple of blocks prior to this has really paid off, I believe. And again, for everyone watching, this is still done after dumbbell pressing.
Yeah, this is pre-exhausted. I get a lot of questions about the pre-exhausted stuff, so it's interesting.
Yeah, heaps of people ask me about it. I'm like,
why do you do it?
Oh, who, me?
No. People, no. Even someone asked me this morning. I can't remember who it was. Don't worry about it.
Probably Zoran.
Maybe.
Shout out to Zoran. We miss you.
He's at work. He wanted to come.
What's more important than this?
I'm so popular. I'm busy with my business now. Look at those erectors.
Oh no, you can't really see my tumor. A lot of people say that to me, and I'm like, oh no, that's my tumor.
No, so, these are erectors.
Yeah, that's erectors. If everyone
all right.
Oi, I just listened to Matthew McConaughey's book.
Oh, is it good?
It's amazing.
Did you read the entire listen to, or did you read it?
I listened to it because it's also narrated by him, and he throws in.
To say.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, bro. He throws in a little bit of one-liners like of his own every now and then, and you're like, that Texan draw, like I'm fucking gay as soon as I hear that thing in my ear. It's beautiful. Anywho, shout out to Matthew McConaughey.
Please listen.
He's clearly listening. This is the second set, by the way.
Okay.
Shout out to Brock Ridsdale for great filming. Sexiest man in powerlifting.
Whoa.
He is.
Okay. Play one more time for me, please.
Yes, sir.
That was better. We're doing RDLs on the deadlift today, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you send me the film of that next week?
Of course I can.
Just so I can be 100% sure. The reason why I'm asking to see is just because these are quite nice, but I worry about that. I'm worried about that your position going a little bit forward, and I'm splitting hairs, of course. It's like it's not bad or anything like that, but we're talking about trying to get the most out of your body every rep. So, so long as you're doing those RDLs right, and these are better than what they used to be as well.
100%. What I was experiencing in my left knee though was a bit of I wouldn't just say it was pain, but it just felt shit.
Okay.
So I did a little bit of extra glute work or prehab this morning, and it did take away a significant amount of it. But I think as soon as I let go of the bar, it just felt like real weak, I guess you'd say.
Interesting.
But It also could be because I was demonstrating. I just realized this, so please no one. I was doing some like patella tracking rehab with a client this morning, and I just remembered I did it all and demonstrated it all on my right leg and not my left. So it could have something to do with that. It's pretty funny. But yeah,
cool.
look, if everyone looks out, see that massive hump on the top? That's my tumor.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm happy with these. I think I'm getting that really good position off the floor. The upper back staying quite tall, like it's not dropping forward as it used to. And the timing for me was a lot better this week.
Yeah, it was, and that's a massive thing. Like we're trying to, like I said, well, like I always say, is we're trying to get the most out of every rep every week, over and over and over again. Get the most out of our macro, and then it will translate into the macro. So
yeah,
I will sound and always continue to sound like a broken record. I assure you, it's for your own benefit.
I only know it's for my benefit.
You made this weird.
It's always weird between us.
How's your sleep? Go.
No, you go.
No.
Mine was more of a funny thing.
Go.
Do you guys like ever not forget your shaker at work and then just bring the whole blender?
No.
Oh, okay. This is an awkward conversation now. Really, no one does that?
No.
I didn't have a shaker, so I just brought the whole blender.
I don't really drink a whole lot of shakes.
It's the first thing I do of a morning, just really start my day right. All the shit in there. Anywho, what you were saying?
How was your sleep scores this week?
Pretty shit.
Average. What's pretty shit?
For me, 71.
Go fuck yourself, 71.
Very restless sleeping, a lot of weird dreams. Remember we started the dream I told you about where the Rock funded us to create a multi-million-dollar venture store? I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was sick.
Yeah, it was a good dream until you ruined it for me and told me that your mum was more happy to see The Rock than me. That's fucking bullshit. You can tell that's a dream. That's not ever going to happen.
You don't look like The Rock.
Thank you.
Remember, you're John Stone.
That's right. Just remember that. And your mum would never be more happy to see The Rock than me. That's bullshit.
You're the Stone and he's The Rock. That's the best. Anywho, yeah. Sleep was pretty shit. Steps averaged around 14,000 a day.
What the fuck? That's a lot.
I know. Thank you.
Jeez, okay. What's your body weight at?
105.8.
Okay, so it's still around the 106.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't we compete at 109?
108.2 I weighed in or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll get back up there. Food definitely hasn't been as good as it could be this week. When I get stressed, I just choose not to eat.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
But obviously that'll be priority next week along with sleep.
Cool. Do you think that given how, I guess out of 10, how do you sort of feel how hard you've pushed yourself this week?
It's funny. Like if you asked me Thursday or yesterday, my body felt like 8, 9. But after this morning's training session, like I feel good.
Yeah, but you're still gonna.
There's gonna be a catch up. So it'll be interesting to see how I pull up.
You train Tuesday?
No, I was probably gonna train Monday because I only got 2 people tomorrow, and it's a small comp.
Okay.
So I've made sure I've got plenty of fluids, hydrolyte, everything. Worst comes to worst.
I need you to start doing that today.
Yes, I will do that today, Dad.
Yeah, you need to start now because I'd love to be able to go up again next week. But it's not necessarily a be all end all or anything like that. It's just I'd love to. It make things easier for my brain.
What numbers did you want to go up next week?
7, 2 to 5, 7.
7 on the squat, 2 to 5 on the bench and 7 on the dead, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sweet. You just threw random numbers out there. I'm like, I'm not fucking Rain Man. But yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind. So
is Lily going to be there to help out?
Yeah, she my main bitch.
Whoa. Please get onto your food. Please get onto your hydration.
Yes, Dad.
All right, because next week is probably going to be more difficult than it probably should be.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind. Talk about anything else? Is there anything else that you can just talk to me about?
No, I'm good. As I said, all the stress is pretty external, apart from the conversation we had on Wednesday, which I am managing and being very aware of. Other than that, I'm sweet. I've made sure I've blocked out time that I can pay that debt and sit and recover and be with myself.
Cool. Good boy. All right, cool.
Shout out. That's the first time he said good boy this whole prep.
In 2 preps.
In 2 preps. The only time he's been like, well done, son.
Good.
Fun. Is there a comp on this weekend at PTC?
Yes.
Yeah, right. That's the
I'm
one.
I'm supposed to be there right now.
You are the shittest.
I'm great. My lifter is doing great. Okay. She's PBing.
If you don't rock up to my comp, I will kill you.
I don't even know when your comp is.
April 17th.
Yeah. But are you doing the Victorian one or are you doing the New South Wales one?
Well, this is the thing. I've entered both because your state's fucked.
Well, that's not mine. No, that's not my. That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it is because your state is fucked.
Yeah, that's true. I got nothing for that actually. But yeah, okay.
So I've entered into both, and we'll pull out of whichever one
of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd like to compete at PTC. I didn't have the best experience up in New South Wales last time.
Yes. Yes, I was there.
Funny stories for another episode.
for an episode where not many people can hear.
Yeah. Good times and classic hits.
Yeah, it was about to be a classic hit.
Cool. Oh yeah, good one.
Yeah. Huh?
That was good.
All right.
All right.
You know what you should do is that for the caption for this video, old mate McConaughey. All right.
I bet it'll get taken down though. It's probably trademarked by now.
Fuck him.
you know, like I listened to the book. That wasn't even scripted. He wasn't even supposed to. So that phrase came popular from Dazed and Confused for those too young to know. And he literally, they were just like, he adopted the character so well. They're like, just be in the scene, roll up, and try and pick this bird up. So that's all he came up with was, all right. I'm like,
I am so erect.
Yeah, what a genius.
Yeah. Damn it! If only I could do that.
No, I don't need to. I've got the greatest girl.
Smart. It's awkward.
I'm the most awkward human. I can imagine Lily's face right now. She's like,
she's watching like this.
Yeah. It's like some horror film.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody got any questions before we jump off? Because G's got to be somewhere 3 hours ago. I'm going to take that as a no. All right. We will be back same time next week for more comic genius. Peace, guys.
Thanks.